This that 205 shit.
I wanna know something? The 205 is always live
We
around.
back at E4L. It's time for life. Let's go. I'll cream my grandma. You on my soul forever, baby girl. That's why I miss you, and that's why I love you. I wish I could hug you one more time. I remember everything that you showed me and told me. You taught me about respect, and also to be an OG, it ain't about age, it's about the knowledge. If I tell you something that won't get you killed, nigga, keep it silent. If I put this money in your hand, nigga, will you catch a body? Might fuck that, if you get this cheese, nigga, better go to college. Ain't crashing, cause bitch, I'm focused. Niggas always be handing on some hoe shit. I ain't with that internet shit, pull up, load and load it. Mama, daddy said you better told it, cause folks out here on some motion.
I'm about to put y'all on some shit, so you feel me? I'm going to go pay the big homie a visit.
That what you call it? That video that the Ajih, and I kind of did that libation. The first time I felt something. This shit was weird, right? And the weird.
I just figured some shit out. I just figured a whole bunch of shit out. There's the information. Can't wait for somebody to tell you what the fuck shit is. You gotta draw your own goddamn conclusion.
For sure.
But anyways, let me rewind it back. Let me tell you about this shit right here. You remember Rashad Jamal? Remember we did this the videos with Rashad Jamal? You ain't never seen none of those? Talking about the Skywalkers and shit like that?
The Skywalkers.
Yeah, that's who we are.
No, I ain't heard that one.
Oh wow. Well, anyways, so all of my sources they were separate, and all of the people that I've been pulling the information from, all of them just started working together.
All of them?
Every single last one of them just then clicked up.
They ain't know about each other at first?
No.
That's alright.
That's crazy. Shit.
Hey, it must be shit coming together then.
Yes. Hold on, let me go over here. There we go.
Wow, they let me in. So, I was just checking to see if, this actually would go through. So, we're gonna go over some of our history real quick. My phone gonna die soon. So here go the thing. I did a post before this. Y'all look it up, and it's about our trust. Right? So the trust documents holds the wealth of us, our wealth. Our wealth is in the trust documents. And I gotta tell Dane Calloway to publicly announce where the trust documents is as the grid.
See that dragon over there?
Right? So everybody that's watching this video, at any point in time you see it, if we haven't had a discourse from Dane on where the trust documents is, because I know where they at.
You hear what he said?
Share that post. We haven't had a discourse from Dane on where the trust documents is, because I know where they at. Share that post about he's in the post, so you'll know it's talking about him. Share it to his Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, email, however you know. Just share that post to him and overload it where he have to respond, because what we supposed to do as the leadership is to galvanize the people to put the right pieces in the right places. So since I got y'all here, I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about how we going to overthrow this corporate system and
gonna want to see this.
You gonna fight?
I don't know.
Trip in order to get our allies on board to be an effective deterrent to the Chinese Communist Party. You know, we're going to have to do things like make sure our critical supply chains are based here in the United States. Our viewers may not know it well, but 90% of our vitamins and our antibiotics are made in China today.
Now, hold on. Let me rewind that again. For the people that's in the back, I want you to hear what she just stated. 90% of your medicine and antibiotics come from China. So you think starting a war with somebody? First of all, let me ask you a question. You're American, and this is an Asian man. How is he able to give you medicine? Why do you think his scientists have your best interests at hand? Where was this? How did this flow here? I mean, I want the people of America that watch my hit that like button.
So there's some documents out there, right? They have just been located. The documents of the indigenous peoples, the agreements that was made. You know what I'm saying? Which is pretty much our wealth. You see what I'm saying? And this whole time they've been flipping our wealth. This whole time, all that money them niggas got, that ain't their money. That's our money. But check this out though. Here's the thing though. There's a way to go about getting that back and kicking them niggas off our land. That's what's in motion right now. And us, the indigenous people, we get our wealth back. Now that affects black people as a whole. This whole having to go to work for a white man just to get pennies and shit, that shit finna come to an end. Oh, that shit dead. How they get money, this shit finna change. But it ain't all white people though. Because Eve had children of all different shades. It ain't all white people, just like it ain't all black people. Because we got fucked over, not by white people, but by some motherfuckers that look like us, but they wasn't us. That's another thing that people don't understand, but here we go.
Share it to his Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, email, however you know, just share that post to him and overload it where he have to respond. Because what we supposed to do as the leadership is to galvanize the people to put the right pieces in the right places.
Did you hear what I just put it on repeat 3 times? Did you hear what he said?
I heard the first
Do you comprehend that? What did he just say?
He basically saying they trying to bring back a law that was already here before they changed.
The matriarchy.
Yeah.
We call it a matriarchy. So, you know, the United States of America is not, that's not this land, that's the name of the corporation that's currently running this land.
For those who don't know.
Yeah. The United States of America is an LLC. It's a what, not a where. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of people don't understand that, right? So, because that has come, first of all, the fact that it's come out that the United States of America is an LLC instead of a country, this is the fact that we're having those conversations. That's big, because now we can remove them. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing that they can do, and they have to obey the laws. And if they don't obey the laws, because they're not connected to the earth, we are. And the earth is gonna come alive and start fucking shit up. It's already started. They just now. Remember I said something about that damn tsunami that's gonna hit? Ooh, they real scared about it now. Remember I told you about that a minute ago? Yeah, they real scared about it now. It's gonna swallow up Florida. It ain't gonna be no more Florida.
Those in Florida better pack up.
It ain't gonna. That shit dead. Bro, this shit, it's about to go down. it's like about to go down. You see like sometimes like your internet will slow down and shit. Like it comes to like a slow creep and shit. It's about to come to a time all that shit gonna shut down. Cause they ain't gonna want us to be able to talk to each other. But see, here's the thing. Here's the great fucking magical thing about black folks, right? They trying to do what we can do, right? With this Facebook, right? I figured out that we got nigga Facebook, but we don't need no phone.
I can't even picture that.
You feel what I'm saying? Nah, it's like an example that I feel is an example, like when Barry used to come home, when he hit that alley, I felt his energy, and I would always open the door right when he hit in the beginning of that alley. Meaning, so it can't be, and he used to do the same thing for me. So you can't sit up here and like say that it's not possible for us to be connected telepathically. Because it is. Thus, we telepathically can be connected as one hive mind, whereas they need Facebook. We don't need that shit.
Hey, cause look, the moment I was gonna video chat you, I was gonna ask you if you knew what was going on, and to kind of talk to you about, you know, the libations and my new, cause I watched that first video that you sent me about him. I ain't watched the second one when he did that feature with that lady at the bottom of the screen. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't watched that one yet. I ain't got that one yet. But I watched the other one. And you feel me? I had took some shit from it. I watched the full video and shit. And you feel me? I was gonna ask your intake on it. But you feel me? I already figured that you had some shit to talk about, which that was crazy. That's just wild, cause you feel me? The moment I was about to video chat this nigga called me first. The moment I was about to press the button, I try to tell this nigga think I'm capping. I'm like, yo.
I thought he was capping.
Yo, this nigga thought I was capping, y'all. The moment before I even pressed the button, this nigga video chatting me. I was about to do the goddamn same. It's wild.
Alright, yeah.
Goes with steel, eh?
Matriarchy, but it's an ancient system of government that includes everybody in the church. We call it a matriarchy, but it's an ancient system of government that includes everybody in the tribe. All tribesmen's voice becomes equal. There's no big eyes, there's no little U's. And this is how you know who we are. So when you see us on here and we talking and we mention each other, it's the people's responsibility to say, hey, he got the information you need over there, right? So in our culture, which is about to undermine, overthrow, and crush this old corporate system, under our culture, is when the qualified person is available, we tell them where the information they need, and they go get the information by public announcement. So you put it in the public domain.
Basically like Facebook.
He probably froze up. He freezes up a couple of times because the feds be trying to slow down the effectiveness of his message. I've been looking for his videos on YouTube, and they just cut his fucking channel off. But this person, every time he gets on,
that's
and he
how y'all know it's
uploads, this
real.
person is uploading.
You need a certain amount of people to make the connection. And when that life bar becomes full, he automatically spring into action like a superhero. He'll automatically do it. So don't worry about if he haven't responded yet. He haven't responded because he haven't had sufficient
See? Right when they get into the meat of it.
Oh my, it ain't no buffering either.
No, ain't no buffer. It's just, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, hey.
Yeah,
I mean,
crazy.
there's your proof right there. There's some more
Yeah,
proof.
what's crazy, the video's still going.
There's some more proof right there for you. You know what I'm saying?
Demand from the clans. The clans have to know their history sufficient enough to know what to do.
Exactly.
So I got to tell y'all, just because I figured it out, I know what to do. Clans. The clans have to know their history sufficient enough to know what to do. So
that's why they don't want us knowing our history, because if we know our history, they can't run this shit no more. It's our shit. And I don't even know why they talking about we the minority. We got the most people on this planet right now.
For sure.
So
we populate too.
So how the fuck we still got tricked just like they did. Except we are actually gonna see it.
Yo, what's good, people? It's just Jizzle. What's happening, Jizz family? Look though, let me cut straight to the chase, man. I want to thank y'all for tuning in, subscribing, liking, and do more of that. You feel me? Put more posts on. Look though, I got more features, I got more people coming in, I got more content dropping soon. So look, man, y'all stay updated, hit that bell, hit that notification screen going on, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned in, man. We only gonna get lit over here. And you feel me? Like 22 Savage said. But hey though, it's up. Stop. Turn me up.
Near you, can't even really think of being near you. I really feel you. Top Beerzoo, my bitch was really like me and you. Man, bamboos, goddamn, who's really you? I don't know you. It's the new.